Hey friend, when you're trying to get to a new level of health or heal from a chronic disease or an autoimmune issue or trying to lose weight or just you want to feel better in your body, one of the traps that we can get into is this idea that having more information, knowing more about the issue is actually going to heal us. And this is a really common problem, especially in our Western world, where there's so much emphasis put on your conscious mind, your thinking mind, your frontal lobe. The idea here is that if I know more, I should be able to do it. And I'm here to tell you that it's actually not true. Knowing more is only kind of a signpost pointing you in the right direction. But for lots of people, there's this gap between what they know and what they're actually able to do and embody when it comes to health. And it can feel very frustrating when you're stuck in that gray zone of, I know that there's so many things I could be doing, like nutrition or movement or supplementation, or I could be working on my nervous system or meditating. So lots of things that I know to do, but I'm really struggling to know or to be able to put that into effect, put that into practice regularly. So I'm here to help you bridge that gap from knowing to doing to being. So knowing the right things to do, but really be able to get over that speed bump into doing those things, those practices that are so important, and then into being, which is the embodiment of that. And that's where we all want to be, right? So one of the things that can block us is what I call this mind-body gap, the gap between your thinking mind versus that subconscious mind that really is like the 95% of the mind. And that subconscious mind is that iceberg underneath the surface that stores emotions and memories and beliefs, and it controls your autonomic nervous system. And remember that your autonomic nervous system is all of the millions of functions that are happening at all times inside your body. So your hormonal system and your lymphatic system and your circulatory system, and there's so many of them, right? So subconscious mind is informing your autonomic nervous system. So hang with me here. When your subconscious mind is in hypervigilance, or it's overstimulated, or it's in chronic stress response, I call this survival mode. When it's in that state of being, you go into fight, flight, or freeze response, meaning that all the energy that would normally go towards healing and growth and repair and doing what you know to do and having extra creative energy, because the body feels like it's unsafe or that things are not okay, it will move into this stress response. And often we don't really even know that we're in stress response because it feels so familiar. And then our bodies start to give us some clues that, like, oh, something is off. I'm not able to actually do what I know to do. My body's not healing quickly. I'm seeing all these symptoms. So what's going on right there is that your subconscious mind is informing your autonomic nervous system that things are not okay. And that what we really need to do is work on the nervous system. And we need to help the body get into a place where it feels really safe, where it can dial down, where it can actually have all of the healthy the healthy digestion, assimilation, and elimination, that it can really move into this healing response, that new regeneration can happen within the body. And all those things are the natural outcome of getting your nervous system out of that fight, flight, or freeze mode and into a different experience. So remember that nothing changes until something changes in your experience. It's not enough to know, right? You have to be able to move into that deeper experience, and it has to be on a feeling level. And the reason for this is that your subconscious mind does not speak English, okay? It speaks in the language of feelings and emotions and pictures and images and sensations. It doesn't speak in the same language per se, even though words are important. It's getting the frequency or the energy of those words. So we want to be able to speak the language of our subconscious mind. So important in order for the nervous system to get out of that survival mode. So, what are some of the things that you can do to help your nervous system get into this peace mode, this safety mode, where you can embody more of a sense of just the not just the truth of who you are and be able to create something new in the world, but where your body can heal, right? So, obviously, things like getting in nature and movement and grounding and sunlight, all of those things are so regulating for the nervous system. But often we need tools to help it go a little bit faster, go a little bit deeper, especially if there's trauma, which, even if it's capital T trauma or small t trauma, this is ubiquitous across for everyone. Everyone has pain and challenges that have blocked them from feeling safe in the world or feeling nurtured or feeling loved. And so sometimes we need to take it a little bit deeper. And so those are the tools like EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique that I use a lot with my clients. Deeper things to help people get into the heart, which are modalities like heart coherence, meditation, being able to reconnect at a heart level. So even connection with safe people, long, like big hugs, that make you feel really safe and really grounded. These are all things that help the nervous system bit by bit be able to move into that peace response. Okay. So it's so important to be able to take that bridge from the knowing what to do into being able to do it because your body is now feeling safe, into embodiment, where that is your new identity, that's your new state of being, and it no longer is such a challenge to be able to put those wellness practices into your daily life and your daily habits. So if you want more, you can always check out our core wellness membership, our core community, our core retreats. We work a lot on the nervous system in all of these different programs and events and retreats because we want you to be able to move from that stress response, that hypervigilant, overstimulated nervous system response, into being able to feel so good inside your mind and your body.